Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Throwback Thursday challenge. For today's challenge, I am challenging you to use I would say we usually like to do older cartridges, but now I'm just thinking about it. I'm actually using actually, you know what, our philosophy is kind of old now, so let's just consider that an old one as well. But if you have anything older, that would be cool. We made this, it's called a bugs challenge. So basically make a card with a bug on it. So it could be a butterfly, could be considered a flying bug to me. So butterfly, bumblebee, any kind of bug, any kind of cute little bug that you could think of, okay? So anyways, I'm going to hurry up and use this before my battery dies here on the Gypsy here. Let me unplug this. Okay, so what I'm going to do a shaped card, and I'm using the Close to My Heart art philosophy for the base of it. So I'm taking this image right here, and I believe it's, let me just make sure, or is it this one? No, I think it's that one at the top. So I took this one here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one down. This one right there is the one I'm using for my card today, okay? And then for my butterfly, I actually just took this simple butterfly, and this is from Everyday Pop-Up Cards. So that's considered an older one, right? So basically, I just took, there's like a phrase. Let me see if I could find that one. Let's just look at it really quick so I can show you exactly where it is if you happen to have this cartridge. There you go, Everyday Pop-Up Cards. Okay, so what I did was I just went ahead and grabbed the phrase. There goes the butterfly right there, but the butterfly, I didn't really want to do anything with it. I kind of like that small butterfly better. So I took the phrase layer, and that's it right there. Okay, so if you kind of like, you can see what it looks like, a little bit bigger, not that by much, but that's basically the butterfly I used for this. And the butterfly is sized at 2.06. Now if you have a regular Cricut, you could go ahead and size it at just 2 inches will work, okay? So anyways, this size is 3.47, and like I said, if you have a regular Cricut, size it at 3.5. What I'm going to do is let me just scooch this over here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and copy this layer right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my advanced button. And then as long as it's highlighted blue, just click on that little copy feature. And what I like to do, I like to just keep it, let me move this again. I like to keep it right on top of this perfectly, okay? You see how it's perfect where you see yellow marks? That means it's to me, I think it's layered on top of it perfectly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my little hourglass here, and this is how I use to shadow something. If there's no shadow feature, that's what I use, okay? And you see how it got bigger? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the basic tab here, and I'm going to take off this little yellow chain there. So this way I could resize it how I want. So the width is 8.71. We could go probably, let's try 8.65. No, let me do it smaller. Let's do 8.25. How about that? Oh, much better. Oh, actually, you know what? That's perfect. You see how it layers beautifully on top? So now what I'm going to do, I am going to scooch that down. Okay, just so, because I don't want to ruin that part. And I'm going to highlight this, but I'm going to put it on a different page. I'm going to put it on page 2, which is layer 2. And then I'm going to click on my advanced feature and then click on copy. As long as that your image is highlighted on the previous page, then you could go to your second page and click on copy, and it will copy over for you. Okay, so I'm going to go back to layer 1, and I'm just going to delete that one because I no longer need it. Okay, so I'm going to go to my layer 2 again, and then this I am just going to copy it. Actually, you know what? I like to do it this way better. I'm going to copy it right there, and then I'm just going to bring it right Sometimes I just like to do it just like that and then just move it up, just so it could line up evenly. And then I'm going to take this little feature here, the little turnaround feature, just so when it closes, it could close up perfectly. Okay, so now they're both kind of overlapping just a tad. I'm going to click on my basic and group these together. And then I'm going to click on my advanced and weld them. So now I'm going to go ahead and check out with my eyeball. Let's zoom in here. You see how it's gray in the center? That means that's where it welded together, and it will fold perfectly, okay? So let me take off my eyeball. That is going to be the base of my card. Let's go back to layer 1. And if the stuff behind it confuses you, just click on the little eyeball up there and it'll turn it off where you can't see it anymore. And if you don't have that eyeball, by the way, somebody said theirs didn't have it, you need to update your Gypsy so you could get all the latest updates, okay? That was an update a long time ago, but somebody for some reason didn't have that one, so definitely update your Gypsy. Okay, so basically this is going to get cut out in white. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those little dots. Okay, I'm not quite sure yet, but we will find out in just a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and get this together. Okie dokie, here are all of my pieces. Here goes that pretty butterfly, and here goes the layer. See how it layers perfectly when I do it my way on the Gypsy? I think it layers beautifully, and there goes the shaped card right there. So what I'm going to do first, I have a little my little protective sheet here. I am going to stamp, and I like using my mouse pad because it's a perfect little cushy for this. I'm going to do some embossing. Let's do that. I haven't did embossing in like forever. So I'm going to emboss some pretty little flowers on here. How about that? Because I'm just in a springy kind of mood, you know. Hold on one second. Oh, before I forget, I had a lot of, I'm just kind of putting a lot of this on here because I need to re-ink this. I can't find the re-inker at the moment, but I know I have it. So anyways, I wanted to let you know I've gotten several emails that apparently you're not getting my updates anymore. I'm not sure what happened. Like, you know, you have to subscribe. You put your email and you subscribe to whenever I post something. It'll show up on your email. I don't know what happened, so I was talking over it with Veronica today, and the best bet for what you should do is just subscribe. That's if you want to. I'm not making you. You could resubscribe because, like, for example, my little sweet friend Sandy, we looked her up and her email's no longer on my it's no longer on in any of the emails who are my subscribers. So you might want to resubscribe. And what it is, you just go to the top right of the corner of my blog, and it'll say don't miss out on anything, subscribe here. Just go ahead and just click on that button and just enter in your email, and then it'll resubscribe you. Okay, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Okay, so we went ahead and used this one right here. This is my favorite, Dazzle Versamark. And then we're just using some clear. Oops, I just dropped it in there. Since it's in there, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in there. I like putting my embossing powder in these little containers because they just stay nicer, and it's just easier for you to do what you need to do. So let me get this out. And this is clear embossing powder from Stampin' Up. I don't know, I tend to love the Stampin' Up embossing powders because they're finer. They're a little bit more finer than any of the other ones I have tried out there before in the past. So this is going to be a little loud. I'm just going to quickly emboss it. Look at how pretty. So pretty. Look how cute that is. And that's so pretty. All those pretty little dainty flowers. Okay, so now, perfecto. Okay, so now what I want to do, this is the part I'm a little confused about. Because remember it had those little, oh, look how pretty that is. Remember it had those big little, this is what they were. They wound up cutting out. Those are them, but I don't like them. They're supposed to be like big stitching there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my gift card sentiments. And remember, I had that little stitching line design for that, for you to perfectly stitch around your gift card holders. So I'm going to use, let me see, this is my, okay, this is what I'll use right here. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to kind of like put it on my block, like you know, kind of like make like a little shape maybe. Hopefully it stays. I just want to make sure this is gonna, maybe too curvy. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll work right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me scooch this out of the way to get that glare out of here. Let me grab, okay, here it goes right here, perfect. We are using this is one of my favorite from Paper Tray Ink. Now they no longer carry these, they carry those cute little ones. I'm not sure if this color's out yet, but I'm going to use the one I have because it works perfectly. This one's called Berry Sorbet. And it has and that's the name of that. And it is from Paper Tray Ink. And you know what, I'm going to do it this way better. It's a really pretty springy color. I think this is going to look cute. I had a dream about this last night. And also, for those of you who were waiting for my video, sorry about that. I had like I said, I'm working on a big project right now, and it's taking up a lot of my time, but it will be done soon, I promise. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and put it here. Okay, so anyway, so what I'll do is I'll edit that video tonight, and that'll go right there. I'll edit that video tonight as well as this one. So you probably want to just hit the other post up to see my other video from yesterday. Okay, there we go. I think this is going to look pretty. Let me go ahead and just clean this up because I don't want it to look black on there. Okay, and this one just says simply, Hello Spring. And what I did was I curved my stamp, just so it won't be straight and boring. You could go ahead and do straight and boring. I love straight and boring too, but I figured, you know what, this is going to be something different, something cute. This is going to go right about here. Look at how pretty that is. Hello Spring. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to pop that up. Sorry, I have to move the camera for a second. What happened to my favorite pop dots? I can't find them right now. But anyways, it's okay. We are going to use these right here. I don't know where I got these from. I don't know the brand. Sorry about that. This is going to go here. Okay, that is going to go right there. Hello Spring. How pretty is that? Okay, so now I am going to, this is going to get layered on top of here. The thing is that now that I'm looking at it, I may just go ahead and just emboss these pretty little springy flowers. Aren't those so pretty? Isn't that cute? I love the clear embossing powder. I think I'm just going to go ahead and emboss that around the outside of the card as well. Okay, everybody? And it's definitely missing something because it's just really too white. I might throw some ribbon. I'm not sure quite yet. But anyways, everybody, this is my card for the day. And also, what I would like you to do, if you actually participated in my Throwback Thursday challenge last week, go ahead and head on over to my blog and see if you were one of the lucky winners, okay? And since this is the Throwback Thursday challenge right before my I can't even talk right now, my release, my next release, which is going to be one day early next week. I usually do it on Fridays, but I'm going to do it on a Thursday since I am only releasing 3 stamp sets. So we are going to have it on a Thursday instead. So you will have until, let's see, Wednesday at midnight to complete this Throwback Thursday challenge. Because remember, every single time the Throwback Thursday challenge right before my release, that one lucky winner, whoever participates, and random.org chooses the winner. One lucky winner actually, they win my entire release. Okay, so if you're interested, this, which you just saw, the Hello Spring and my cute little flowers, that's just a little hint of what you're, what you have to look forward to next week, everybody. So have a fabulous day. Don't forget to head on over to my blog. If you're watching over at YouTube, head on over to www.creativetimeforme.com and look at all of the awesome, super duper cute bug projects that my design team came up with. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.